Hello friends, welcome back to our channel, A Pinch of Positivity. Today, I will start with a short story. A group of scientists performed an experiment on some monkeys. They kept 5 monkeys in a cage and they also placed a tall ladder in that cage. A bunch of bananas was hanging from the topmost part of the ladder. The interesting part was that whenever a monkey tried to climb the ladder, immediately the water from the top of the ladder will start pouring like a heavy downpour of rain and will prevent the monkey from climbing the ladder. Slowly, each and every monkey tried to climb the ladder several times, and every time they would try to climb the ladder, the rain will start pouring in and the monkey would not be able to climb the ladder and will go back and sit in his place. After several attempts, the monkey finally realized that there's no way that they will be able to climb the ladder and get the bananas, and they stopped trying. After that, the scientist took one old monkey from the cage and replaced it with a new monkey. Now the new monkey is not aware about what has happened. So he tries to climb the ladder. And this time the scientists have cut off the water supply, so the water is not flowing anymore. But as soon as this new monkey tries to climb the ladder, the 4 monkeys stop him from climbing the ladder. This new monkey is a little confused. He tries it again. And this time the 4 monkeys, they not only hold him back, but they start beating him. It happens again for the third time, fourth time, and finally the new monkey realized that every time he'll try to climb the ladder, he'll get beaten up, so he stops attempting to climb the ladder. And the scientists see that what they do is they take the second old monkey from the cage and they replace it with a new monkey. Now this new monkey also doesn't know what has happened. And when he tries to climb the ladder, the 3 old monkeys along with the first new monkey stop him from climbing the ladder and they start beating him. It happens several times that the second new monkey is trying to climb the ladder, and these 4 monkeys, they beat him up and stop him from climbing the ladder. Finally, the second monkey also understands that if he tries to climb the ladder, he will get beaten up, and he stops trying. Like this, the scientists keep replacing the old monkey with a new monkey. So the third old monkey was replaced by a third new monkey, the fourth old monkey was replaced by a fourth new monkey, and the fifth old monkey was replaced by the fifth new monkey. And now in the cage, there were 5 new monkeys who have no idea why we should not climb the ladder, but the only reason they don't climb the ladder is because they know that they will get beaten up. Animals do not have intellectual capacity like us. Neither do they have the ability to question. So they accept it and they live with whatever happened that time. But we human beings are intellectual. We are smart. We are intelligent. We have the ability to question. And yet we follow some old principles, old beliefs, old systems that have been passed to us from generations to generations, which were true at that point of time, but not true anymore, but still we keep following it. And the worst is that they have taken the form of superstition. So every belief has a fear attached to it, and that has become a superstition. And it amazes me that all those old beliefs that we still follow with that fear, we never ever try to analyze it or think it. Why? And neither we question those beliefs that why is it like that? But we blindly just accept it. Why? Possibly because of the fear attached with those beliefs. I'll give you a few examples of those beliefs. One is, don't cut nail in the night. it is a bad omen. Now, we have believed this and we do not cut nail in the night. And if we are cutting nail in the night, one of our elders will tell us, don't cut nail in the night, it's not good. And we never ever tried to find the real reason, we never ever tried to question, but we just followed it. But what is the idea behind not cutting the nail in the night? This practice of not cutting nail in the night was through at a time when it is in ancient old times, but not now. Why? Because in olden times there was no electricity, there was not sufficient light, and neither there was a nail cutter or nail clippers, So it used to be dark. Probably they had a light that was produced by a lamp or a lantern, and then they did not have proper tools. They have those knives with which they used to cut the nail. So if you cut the nail in the dark, there are big chances that you will cut off your finger, you will start bleeding. So that's why they stopped you from cutting nails in the night that time. But that system in this today's world has continued, and with the fear that something bad will happen. But what bad will happen? Now we have electricity, we have nail cutters, so it is not going to hurt me. So that belief is completely false right now. It was true that time, but it is not right anymore. So let's analyze why and then question it and figure out the right reason and stop following those practices blindly. The second practice is don't sweep your floor in the night. If you sweep your floor in the night, goddess wealth will go away from your house. Wealth will go away from your house. Once again, we continue to follow the system which was through at that point of time, again when there was no electricity, when the light was very poor in houses. And in those olden days, the floor used to be of mud. They used to sprinkle water to make the floor a little bit hard, and the ladies of the house used to wear a lot of silver and gold ornaments like the nose ring, the earrings, rings, the toe rings. So they used to wear a lot of valuable stuff. And probably one of the items has fallen on the floor, it's in the dirt, and if you sweep in the night, you won't be able to see properly and you might sweep off one of your gold or silver item. That was the reason they told that do not sweep in the night, because your wealth will go away. So that means the valuable item, which is a form of wealth, will go away. But we continue to follow that belief with superstition in today's world also, when there is bright light in the house. Now, if my floor is dirty in the night and there's a lot of dirt, it makes sense for me to sweep it because I can see everything clearly. There's no chance of me, if I see something valuable fallen on the floor, to just sweep it away, because I can see it clearly, and the floors are made of concrete, marble, whatever you might call it. So that belief also is not right in this current situation, in this current world, but we continue to follow. One more belief that we keep on following is that do not go under the tree during night, and specifically the peepal tree. Why? They are haunted, and the ghost will possess you. And we believe it, that if we go under a tree in the night or a peepal tree in the night, I'll be possessed by a ghost. The reason is because during night time, plants leave a lot of carbon dioxide, specifically the peepal tree, and it is not good for we human beings to inhale the carbon dioxide during the night, because it will reduce our level of oxygen. That is the prime reason that we should not go under a tree or sit or sleep under a tree during night, but not another reason. But that belief has taken the form of superstition, and we continue following it without knowing the right reason. So my point over here is that beliefs, all those beliefs which were generations old, which are generations old, were through at that point of time, but not necessarily at this point of time. we have to think wisely and analyze those beliefs. We have to ask ourselves, why is it that it is like this? And is it true right now also? Does it hold value right now also? And if we are not able to understand, then we should question it. You know, there are many beliefs like this which we keep following, and that stop us from doing things that we want, which are good for us, which are important for us, just because we are following something blindly and with superstitions and putting fear in ourselves. So let's rise above all these things. Let's rise above all these superstitions and live a pure, peaceful, and a fearless life. So, my friends, this video, the objective, the motive behind this video was for y'all to realize that don't take everything at face value. Understand things from the current point. Understand things from the present perspective. What is right? What is wrong? And then make your decisions. So, my friends, I end this video. I hope you like this video and live in the knowledge, live in the present, make wise decisions, and God bless you. Thank you very much.